All right, in response to the affirmative, they speak of the future, but what we present is current factual information on early forms of autonomous cars, which are representative of autonomous cars as a whole and what is to come from them. So what we use is factual information rather than presuming that what is to happen in the future, because it's not concrete. Because level cars aren't concrete, we must consider the dangers that are present currently. You also speak of how Google experienced problems because of other drivers. An autonomous level 5 vehicle is supposed to know its way around and how to avoid situations such as that, because autonomous vehicles occurring in society is not going to happen overnight. There's a progression to it. There's a process. First, for it to become accepted, it would have to be mixed with vehicles that are driven by humans before there can be a complete ban of human-driven vehicles. And because of those reasons, safety is the biggest threat that autonomous cars present to the human population. Security experts testing the safety of Tesla Model S and the Jeep Cherokee were successful in hacking and taking control of the autonomous vehicles. A malicious attacker, which could pose a threat to the human population, could find and exploit security holes, gaining full control of the vehicle. And this is present in how the FBI views autonomous cars. According to Mikko Hyppönen, Chief Research Officer of F-Secure, said that the ISIS plans to put mannequins in cars to replicate human bodies' heat signatures to full security systems, into thinking a person is actually driving. Videos of such a car began to surface. The car appeared to be remote controlled with the fear that terrorists could load a bomb without the need of suicide bombers. So, in a way, level 5 autonomous cars could prove to increase safety, but it poses new threats that aren't present today. The FBI has identified this technology as game-changing, but posing new threats and opportunities in the fight against crime and terrorism. In the case of them needing to stop the passengers, how would they come across this problem, or how would they solve this problem if it's programmed and not controlled by humans? And also, another threat to safety for level 5 autonomous cars is that in different parts of the world, every driver has their own mannerisms. This is referring to part of the progression where autonomous cars would have to be with human drivers, because their main goal is the pursuit of safety. The program would need to know how to react given in a certain region of the world and how the mannerisms are in that part of the world. For example, in Pittsburgh, they use something known as a Pittsburgh left turn. When the light turns green, the vehicle turning left can go first. Then those going straight proceed after. So an autonomous car would not, depending on its programming, would not know how to act according to traditions held in areas such as Pittsburgh. Another issue with that autonomous cars present on safety is they heavily rely on detailed 3D maps that communicate the location of intersections, stop signs, etc., etc. Self-driving cars combine these maps with readings from their sensors, but very few roads have been mapped to this degree. So if there's a construction site, how will an autonomous car react given the situation? Because construction sites are not usually mapped to that degree, as said. And another